Alright, you guys have done it. You've really forced my hands with the Spider-Man fan community coming at my neck last couple days over statements I've made about certain characters bodying that trash character known as Spider-Man. By the way, if you want to see a video on why I can't stand Spider-Man, make sure to like this video as well as letting me know in the comment section, and I'll happily post a rant. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about why my boy R2-D2, arguably one of the most gangster characters in fiction, would slap Spider-Man if they were to have an encounter. Now remember, all I gotta prove in this video is that R2-D2 scales above the Chinese. Why? Because Shang-Chi beat the hell out of Spider-Man. So Spider-Man scales relative to Chinese people roughly. So that's all I gotta do. That being said, I'm gonna go over what my boy R2-D2 has done in his lifetime. Up first, R2-D2 once had an encounter with Darkseid monstrosities. Now, these Darkseid monstrosities were actually constructs formed from Sidious that were supposed to pose a threat to the likes of characters like Luke Skywalker. R2-D2, despite warnings from the group, pulled up on a monstrosity, one-shot him, and watched him fall to his death like the savage he is, okay? These things were supposed to kill Luke, and R2 one-shot him, right? Play with something safe. Don't play with R2.
Play games. Play with something safe, man. Don't play with me.
Next up, we have R2-D2 in a comic being shown moving and moving so fast he's leaving after images. This is illustrated roughly the same as Kenobi did when he was moving in the same run of comics. So it's safe to assume that R2-D2 scales to Kenobi in speed, which is consistent with his scaling. We go on to see R2-D2 then body a Magna Guard. He actually was capable of one-shotting it with his electric attack. Magna Guards can take multiple attacks from Jedi before even going down. R2's one-shotting them, okay? It's real out here. Luke has once stated before that quote, ordinary astromech, he trusted him more than most people he knew. This occurred in Shadows of Mindor. Basically, he's saying R2-D2, when it comes down to a fight or a scrap, is the best to have his back, and that would include pretty much everyone Luke has teamed up with before. We then go on to see R2-D2 have a little scrap with Yoda, and while Yoda in rage struck R2-D2 multiple times, it did absolutely no damage to R2. Yoda can stalemate mountains, and he couldn't do anything to R2. Also, before taking those hits, R2 blitzed Yoda. This Yoda was stated by Luke later on in the novels to be capable of taking down the Emperor himself. Yoda scaled above the Emperor at this time. R2 blitzed him. That's literally like all I need to say. Also, he once boarded an Empire ship full of troopers and killed them all. Just left nothing but carcasses and bodies behind him. Because R2 is dangerous. Also, last one. You know that guy Boba Fett? One of the most dangerous bounty hunters in fiction, honestly. He's killed multiple Jedi over his time. Stalemated Darth Vader. Beat the crap out of Jaina Solo. That Boba? Yeah, he pulled up on Luke and was beating Luke in a fight. Luke was in danger of dying. R2 pulls up and one-shots Boba. No problem for R2. He's about it whenever, wherever. Spider-Man's not built for that kind of beef, okay? R2 is out here slaughtering entire ships. Spider-Man isn't ready for that level of smoke or drip, okay? So in the end, R2 clearly would slap Spider-Man. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Currently working on my Marvel vs. DC crossover versus battle event. Make sure to like and support that event itself because it's going to take forever. Anyways, it's been your boy, your favorite villain, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.